Hey, what if mobile here? So this is my first video. I hope you all enjoy and let's get started. So this video is what if Deku was in Hunter x Hunter. So I just really like My Hero and Hunter x Hunter. So I'm gonna make a video about that. And so let's get started, shall we? Oh yeah, and this is if you're under 13, don't watch the video, even though you're gonna watch it anyway. So let's get started. So we start off with a kid being born. That kid is Izuku Midoriya. So, eh, let's say he was born in the same village. No, let's say he was born on a island. Uh, Boats go there, but they don't stop at the island. So it's basically his mom and his father on the island alone. So most of his life he's been taught how to survive. He was taught Nin at a very young age. And since he was alone, he didn't really know how to talk to people, and he thought killing in this world was what people normally do. So this Deku won't kill randomly, but he will kill. He'll be like Killua kinda. But how I'm making this Deku, he's more or less the same level as Killua and Gon. He's gonna be caught up with them. He's gonna be surpassed them very. He's gonna be pretty far ahead during the story. So one day he's all alone because his parents died by a bear. So he was 11 when this happened. They were so it was 1 year before the Hunter exams, I think. Hold on, let me go check real. I think they were 12, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So let's continue. So he saw a boat and he was like, "Hmm, that's not far of a run." So he got set and ran as fast as he could. His speed was good enough to run on the water, but he's just about to fall. It's like it's like he has a pretty good 2 steps, but after that he's toast. So he has a running start and then he jumps. He jumps and then as soon as he's about to touch the water, he boosts off towards the boat. And then he's running pretty fast. So he's almost at the boat but he knows he's not gonna make it on. So he yells out, "Hey, hey you! Can you help me out with your fishing pole?" And then uh let's switch POVs for a second. So Gon's on the watch list, knowing that it's about to rain like any minute now. And he just sees this boy just dashing towards the boat, and he just hears him yell. I just already said what he said, but I ain't about to say it twice. So now he launches his fishing pole, and then he Deku grabs it. So uh so yeah, and then they pull him up. Like they pull him up, and they say, "Oh, thank goodness! I've been on that island for a year, for like most of my life. I want to get off now, explore the world." And then they go down deck and relax. The thing about the storm happens. The captain does crazy maneuvers to see who's capable for the hunter exams and who's not. And all they see is like one kid doing push-ups on the ceiling because his nails are clawed into the ceiling. Deku's nails are clawed into the ceiling, and his feet is tightly placed there. And he's just doing pull-ups, I guess, but in a push-up way. And they see Gon, Tarapika, and Liaria. So then he's more focused on why kids do like pull-ups in like a push-up manner. He's like, "What are you doing, kid? I'm working out. Why? I've been walking. I've been on walls for most of my life because I had to climb trees. Let's just say he really likes climbing, so he climbs a lot. That's gonna contribute to his nin ability, which he's gonna be an enhance. No, he's gonna be an enhancer and a transmuter. Yeah, because I got something special for his ability. It's like a quirk, but it's like you can specialize it as a quirk, but it's not a quirk. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So, he's like, then he's going. So then the thing happens where they about to fight. So as soon as the old man happens, like they only see a blur, and then the guy on the boat, back on the boat. So then Liario and Shirapiko just start boxing, but then Deku just walks up to him, takes the knife through the hand, and gets hit by the nunchucks thing he had. And then they're like, "Oh crap, we just hurt this kid." And then what Deku is maneuver it. So he takes the knife out of Liario's hands, and then he hits all the pressure points in Chiyapika's hand, arm. And so they both drop the weapons, and he just pulls out the knife without any effort and throws it off the boat. Then he picks up his nunchucks and throws it off the boat as well. So they're both like worrying for this kid because they basically like he has a cut in his hand, and that was like a wooden thing, so it would hurt pretty bad, like and stuff, because these guys hit hard. Because I'm pretty sure Shuyakuka hits hard. So, yeah, that happens, and all they see is his hand just better, like under Sensei. He just licks it twice, and it's all better. Another one of his abilities is very fast healing because he can force his body to heal faster. He's pretty godlike, and he's like Stain from, but way better, like way better. He was in a harsher environment for all his life, and his parents said, if you don't train hard, you're gonna die. So they taught him that, like, working out, like this world is kind of killer be killed, but it's beautiful as well. So he knows that the world is beautiful and at the same time dangerous. So he's like, he likes nature more than anything else. So shall we continue? Sorry, I got some water. I need to drink some. So then they get to the island. Then they could just smell something. Something's off. Because he can tell when something's sketchy or not. So then he like points towards the tree and says, "That way." And they're confused, like, "What do you mean that way? That's where we're supposed to go." And then, like, Gon got the paper from that pirate dude, and he agrees with it. So Apka gotta protect the children because they're like only 12. So he's like, I gotta be the adult of this situation. You know what I'm saying? And Liario's like, man, screw y'all. And then he hears the conversation like, wait for me. Like the guy he is, which everybody loves Liario. If you don't, boy, get out of here. I'm joking. Don't don't dislike my channel. Okay, so let's continue. So they heading out. They they do the same old thing with those two monsters. I guess I don't remember. I don't. I haven't seen the show in like a month or two. Like, yeah, 2 months. Which, who cares? I like the show a lot. I remember most of it, like My Hero. So then, they head out. Like they chilling. They going, and then like they get to the hunter exams. Deku, he sees this one dude, and he's fat and stuff, and then he gets a flashback to how on the first time his parents went to the hunter exam, because I forgot to mention they are hunters. They just do jobs at night. Like they leave the island with a little hidden boat at night, which Deku never found because the boat got lost when they got killed by the bear. It got loose and it drifted off at sea. And like I'm pretty sure this story has a lot of plot holes to it. So like I'm gonna probably have to redo this series. It isn't gonna be that long. Probably like 5 episodes. Or like 5 or 6. If y'all lucky, y'all get 7. Because I don't get why all the good what ifers make very short what ifs, and like for some reason don't really they don't make it long. They make it like 1 to 2 episodes, 1 to a few episodes, and then just like end it. Like their series are pretty good. You gotta keep going, bro. What's wrong with y'all? I'm joking. I love all those what ifers, and go check out dumbass what if guy. He's pretty good. Like I enjoy his content, especially his Necromancer one because Screwball could go for sure. Oh yeah, and the cho the chosen what it the chosen weeb, yeah, go check him out too. He hilarious. He got me dying from laughter once. So yeah, my next video is gonna be what if Deku was betrayed, because I like all of those. Probably make them all tonight, to be honest with you, because I rarely do anything. So y'all might get videos back to back to back. I just really have nothing to do. All I do is chill at home, go somewhere, chill there for the day, then do the same thing and repeat. Like it's nothing eventful. So let's continue because I've been talking too much. So then they get there. Deku smells that there's a laxative in there, but he doesn't say anything because he wants to laugh at everybody drinking it and noticing right away to see how they react. And then like they drink it, their reactions are hilarious. So Deku's on the floor dead laughing, and then he pulls the guy to the side, and then he just stab his hand through him. Nah, he leaves him alive. He just threatens him to, if you try anything, I'll slit your throat. Nah, he'll cut off. Oh wait, nah. I'm already getting that demonetization. I'm joking. This is I talk too much, but hey, that's what you do for what ifers, and it's probably gonna help me speak more open to people. So they're really gonna help me. You know what? I found a perfect name for my subscribers if I ever get any. Because this is probably trash. I'm gonna call y'all the mobiles. The mobiles, yeah. So let me know if I should add any other My Hero characters to this story. Like I need one, and it can be anybody, but no guys because I ain't that gay shit. And I mean, it's chill. Do what y'all want. Just don't give me any guys. No invisible girl either. I don't know why. I don't think that's a good thing because whoever y'all put in here is the ship. So yeah, just let y'all know that I put heck of fill. I'm gonna try and put a lot of filler in this because most of the time you don't see that much filler in YouTube channels, and I'm like, why? Because like that'd be perfect. You know what I'm saying? The perfect thing to add to a love story. Just like as soon as you get them together, make 2 episodes of just filler. That'd be perfect. But you're just talking. It's not like you actually see it. So no wonder why people don't want filler. Let me know in the comment section if y'all want filler. Which won't even be happening anytime soon. Let me know. So, back to the story. They running. Deku's already at the finish line. He's just sitting there waiting. Because he's like, screw walking. Let's just see him at the finish line. I get to rest a lot. Let's go. So he just grabs all of his friends. He grabs Tropica, like Ario, going. And then he sees this kid with white hair riding a skateboard. He lets it go. He doesn't, he let goes of going and everybody else. And he waits until Gon makes friends with him. Because he's like, as soon as he makes friends with him, gonna yeet them all to the end. Because like, I don't feel like waiting that long. So they make friends, and then the next minute, everybody blinks. They're all at the end. They're like, how did we? And then they just see Deku laying down sleeping, like he's snoring too. Like he's like he knocked out. They're like, how fast is this kid? And like, he's the exact same speed as Killer's God speed because I'm trying to make him overpowered in this what if. And then let's cut to Deku's dream real quick because there's something I want to put one for all in this for some reason. Like I don't know why, but I want to. So he's having a dream and he just sees these people lined right in front of him, and they're like, "Are we with?" And they see it, and I'm just gonna say Deku died in his original world from old age, and he was reborn with he was the number one hero, and he passed down the quirk, and he thought the quirk was gone, but there were some traces left in it. There was like a few bits, and when he was reincarnated, he had those traces. He still had those traces, and they started to rebuild themselves. So Deku is like, he has one for all. Because I just really like that quirk for some reason. I like the black whip and the float, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh yeah. Then they tell him about his past life, and Deku's like, damn. I mean, I enjoy my life now, so I don't really care. So then, like, he chilling. He wakes up. He sees that they here. The door is almost and the door's closed. But like, Gon and Killer would drag them in so he wouldn't fail. And then he sees the guy faking. Because like I said, he has very heightened senses. Like, he can see from like miles away. He can hear from the same distance. He can smell. Ooh, his smell is 100 yards. He can smell from 100 yards away. Because like his parents would blindfold him and throw him in a room with only things you can smell and force him to like smell things. Then they would blindfold him and throw him out the house. Throw him out in sea, and he has to smell his way back to the island. And like, that's how he got very good stamina, because his parents could throw far, bro. They throw him to like almost. They throw him to like almost where you can't see the island. You can barely see the island, but you can see it, and you have to swim back to it. Don't worry, when he was starting to drown, his parents would take him out of the water because they ain't heartless. They just want him to be God level strength. I might end this video at 24 seconds. Let me know if you want Uraraka, Momo, or Mei to be in the story. Because like, instead of letting y'all pick, oh, and me, or Mina and Juro, because for some reason I like those ships. Just let me know, because like, instead of letting y'all pick, I just thought of those. Let me pick out of those. Let me know out of those 5, and I'll add them to the story. Like, they were born on the same island, just not on 2 separate islands, because the islands, it was like a cluster of islands, but you couldn't swim to them. Like, there was like, they made a treaty where they're not allowed to go to the islands or see anybody, and only 2 children are allowed to take the hunter exams per year. So let me know who y'all want Deku ship to be on this, because as soon as the ship happens, y'all gonna get y'all 2 episodes of filler. Nah, y'all 1 episode of complete filler. Like, I'll make it all up. And just to let y'all know, most of this stuff is made up, like, because I'm good at thinking off the bat. So most of y'all most of the videos will be just nonsense. You know, might not get that many villain with us, because I won't be able to make that stuff up good. And I'm not really good with writing scripts, so there's gonna be a lot of scrapping ideas in this. I'm gonna have to rewatch this video anyway. So yeah. And no, I'm gonna just stop at the end of the cooking part. Yeah, the end of the cooking part. So they all there. They walk through the forest. Then Higasa tries to fuck with the team. Deku's there. So as soon as Higasa tries something, Deku literally just punched him in the face, sending him flying to the to where they're supposed to go. Let me tell you this: Deku is strong. He's not stronger than Hikasuda because I'm giving him a. Deku is like his power level is like godly, but them I'm making them stronger than them because like I needed to for what I'm for how I'm gonna make him unlock his true power near the end. This what if, which I haven't even seen the end of the series, so I'm stopping after. I'm stopping after that video game arc where they're in the video game and he defeats that bomb dude and stuff. So for the cooking part, um, most of it, most of it except for the end goes to Canner. So yeah, and then on after that, they were sent to. After that, they were at the cliffside where she did show them what to. She didn't even get to show him what to do. Actually, as soon as that happened, Deku immediately realized what he's supposed to do because Deku is very smart. Like he's he's like he knows what to do. Like if you he'll know what to do before you even give him tell him what to do. That's how smart he is. And he's almost like reading your mind whenever you're like about to say something. Like sometimes he'll just say what you wanted to say and and stuff. So Deku just immediately jumps down, lands on a piece of what grabs an egg, but hanging off the egg thing before an egg fall. After that, he grabs he grabs four more eggs, and then he just backflips and lands on the wall, digging like. Let me tell you, he spun with so much impact that he just left a big hole, a big end that his feet just broke down into the wall. So he's just walking on the wall because each time he takes his foot out and walks forward, he slams his foot down, which pushes it far down. Like far enough so he can easily get his foot out, but deep enough so he wouldn't fall down the cavern. So he's just walking up the wall, and then when he gets to the top, he asks for help because like he didn't want to risk dropping an egg. So they grab the eggs, and then he just falls down. Like then the wind just blows him up. He does front flip, back flip, side flip, triple back flip, double ultimate edge board, and then somehow Kilo's board's there, so he's doing board tricks. So is Gone's fishing rod, so he's making a fishing rod show with it. And then he lands on his on the board, and then he hands him the stuff, and everybody's amazed by this because they're like, how did this kid get so much airtime? Because let me tell you this, Deku, as soon as the current hit, Deku was about to hit the ground. Like he was gonna land on his feet because like Deku jumped from like off high places to get his legs in turns. Let's say one of his parents had whatever thing that healed any wound. So when Deku's legs were broken and destroyed, his mom would heal his legs and stuff. So he would never be hurt. So he had pretty good fall tolerance. You'll see what I'm about to do with it, like on the next episode. So then after that after he jumps down, he's pretty good. He's like he he's about to land. The wind kicks in. He backflips. It broke his fall, so he didn't hurt. He didn't like feel a tingle down his back. He lands. He he spins around. He lands, and then he jumps as hard as he can, leaving a crater there. It was a cradle, but the wind still blew as hard as it did. He jumped as hard as he can, which gave him a boost with the current, with the wind. And then he just, that's how he was able to get so high in the sky. And then they get on the airship, and that's where I'm going to leave it off. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time, which will either be in a few minutes or uh, a few hour or two, or a few, or the next night. Okay, I hope you enjoyed and joined my and enjoyed and joined the mobile squad. See you next time.